I'm just going into it.
Yeah.
I'm excited this week.
I know it. We'll give it a minute, won't we?
Pays for president.
Yep, we know where we are. Or do we, Ryan? Where are we again?
I'm not even sure, but if I had to give it an address, I'd say 32 Southwest 3rd Avenue, Ontario, Oregon. Slide through.
00. What's the 00? Ontario, Oregon. We're at the Good Life, which apparently when you do come to the Good Life, I read someone's comment. I had to comment.
What?
You leave with good vibes.
Oh, all right.
Okay. Okay. I liked it. I was digging it.
Here. Good vibes.
Yeah, good vibes. And it is. So with that, welcome to Freebie Friday with Psychic Sheila and Orion. We want to remind you, because we love all of you. Oh, God, and hey, look, you guys, I remembered my reading glasses. Hey, Lynette, I know I'm going to see you in person one of these days because she's one of our faithful, loyal viewers. I love her for that, you know. Plus, once in a while, she lets me do her for her birthday because she gets a little psychic reading. Trudy, one of her best friends, always buys me as a little birthday gift for Lynette. I just want to let you know we were so
just
close.
Like that?
Just like that. Lynette lets Trudy buy me for her, and it's such an honor to be that gift. Hi, Kyle. Kyle, we need to get the Monday night meditation going. I did a reading online last night, and there's a young girl that wants to come join us. And I challenged her to lead a group reading for us. She wants to, so that's good. We got to get that Monday night thing going. I also want to remind everyone, YouTube, we need more of you. So we love it if you could come over to Psychic Sheila's Sugar Shack on the YouTube channel and give us a thumbs up, a subscribe if you want it. We're at 88.
88.
I can't wait to
right
get
on,
to 100.
sister. Right on, sister.
Believe it or not, that's a big deal for us, okay? So we just like to say that if you'd like to run on over to Psychic Sheila's Sugar Shack on the YouTube channel, like, share, and subscribe, and comment. Hey, guys. That's right. It's Friday night. Do we have new rules in Ontario if anyone wants to come out here to see us? Because I don't know all the rules yet.
Poe?
Sarah Poe? I don't know. She hasn't talked to me lately.
That kind of rhymes. But, yes, our governor has a mandate, I believe she's enforcing as of today, that in local places, if you're serving people, that's on. Okay.
So with that, that's up to you. If you come out to Ontario. Hello. I just want to.
You have to say Lino when it's Lino. That's the only person.
Lino. Okay. Hey, Lino.
That's the only person you'll ever have to do that to.
Okay, Lino. Lino. So, real quick, we like to invite you out here. There's beautiful, fun little restaurants, wining and dining out here. If you want to come see us from 7 to 8, you're more than welcome to come on here and get a live reading besides doing it through the video.
Oh, Ricky just called us.
Ricky?
You know where we're supposed to be right now?
Where?
At Old School. Oh, Sarah's not watching. Sarah, I'm so sorry. How did we forget?
That's bad. Not really. Well, yeah.
But that oil was good.
Sarah, man. Okay, Ricky, is she
2 weeks in a row.
Okay.
Ricky, thank you. I appreciate the accountability, right? At least it sucks to have to admit to it, but thank you
So
for
we
doing
want you all to know, because we love Sarah and
Yes,
everyone.
Lynette's like, you forgot again. Yes, Lynette, how?
Sarah needs to just come over and hang out like she does
Please,
sometimes.
come
With
say
us.
hi.
But Sarah, old school, is just across the street. Like literally, we can just walk over with everything. But we're already on here with you guys.
I feel like skipping.
Skipping old school. I love you. But it's on the main street.
Hey,
And
you know,
again-
that's what we're gonna do with that one. We're gonna skip over there and go say hi. Anyways, back here. Kyle says it's Friday the 13th.
Oh,
You know
gosh.
that?
Yeah, that's actually not a bad thing.
Are you sure?
13 is a good number.
Do you
Just
know who
because-
Jason Voorhees is?
Is this like something bad I need to know?
I hope not, but tell me why it's good.
Friday, why 13? 13's a good number.
I know. It's my favorite number. I was really doing it.
I know it. I was going to start getting very deep, and then I went, you know what? I might be a little too stoned to get too deep on the 13th.
Let's get
thing
Ricky
and
a
the
reading.
Friday. Okay. Ricky, thank
Thanks for the
you.
accountability. We
Yeah. So,
love you.
well, yeah, and it's funny. This card flipped over, and I'm going to
Along
read
with these
it.
two.
I'm going to read this. This is to Ricky.
All right.
From us. Receive with love and appreciation. We so love and appreciate that we just got reminded. Gracious acceptance is a way to show love. We graciously accept that we effed up. We do this with love. And so, same with you, Ricky. It's the way it goes. There's obviously, when that card pops out real quick, I just want to say that sometimes we have to notice how we may not realize we're being loved or appreciated or received.
Oh yeah,
And
especially
so-
if they're not doing like say your love language.
Right. I was
You
just
know.
going to say that. So it may not necessarily be that Ricky needs to learn how to love and receive and appreciate. I mean, we all do, but it could be also that you need to see someone else trying to learn, or maybe learning someone else's way of receiving.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yes.
I think. Well, I just pulled become a clear channel. You know, so
Right.
like he needs to become, or he needs to focus on himself to become that clear channel,
Right,
so he can become receptive of whatever they're putting out. Right.
right.
So start making a plan. It's next. Funny, the good list.
The good lit. Oh,
I know. I've been going hard this week on that one, and of course that had to come out.
Yeah. You know, more and more people are really, with everything going on, like the COVID and
Yeah.
all of it.
I think goals are great. You set those, you feel good no matter what's going on.
Well,
No,
but,
really.
and I want to remind everyone, and I love that we do this, and we're going to get on to some more, but I want to remind everyone that, yes, I'm so grateful that we have the internet. We can talk and reach everyone. Hey, Larry, get your butt over here, Larry. But
Let's go, bro.
human physical interaction. Like whenever someone calls to book a session, honestly, like I did a video chat last night. But even during that,
Can I take a wild guess and say Tawny? Because she says, "Hi, Sheila. Thank you so much for the reading yesterday."
Tawny, and Tawny knows. What do I say? I want to do it in person. Come see
come
me in
out, Tawny. Where's she
person.
at?
Tawny's in Idaho. Oh, well, right now she's on vacation.
All right. Well, maybe when you go to the lounge, you could meet up with her.
Oh.
I got you.
Like
Tawny.
it. So, speaking of the lounge at the end of the universe, galaxy, universe, lounge at the end of the universe. Man, screw that right up. Jen's going to
Prove 'em
love
wrong.
that.
Hey, prove 'em
Jen, will go,
wrong.
don't even mention it if you can't get it right, girl. That's where we want to do a show. And so that's up to me to work on that. And Jen knows I want to. She's the one that owns the establishment. Some of you know the lounge at the end of the universe. Ooh, 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 fun place. I've been there a few times.
Never.
It's a fun little place. I go there.
I
go there to have fun.
False advertising. Because the center of the universe is in northern Idaho.
Oh, and they're at the end of the universe.
That's a short distance. Are we in some kind of Taurus?
You are so cute. I love it. Lexi, we love you too. Nobody's joined us on our YouTube channel
Not
over
yet.
here. Say something, Sugar Shack.
Oh.
It said, I thought I did. That's okay. It's good that we're doing it. Okay, so what do we got? Bear with us. Yeah, we had a safety meeting, you guys. It's so much fun when I get here with him, and totally forgot about next door. But I was so happy to come in and see you, and we had things to share with each other, and then that's what happened.
You showed up early enough to have fun.
I showed up early thinking, man, we got our act together. Yeah. And we do.
You mean we haven't already always?
Quite an act,
I've always thought we had our act together.
Okay, what are we doing?
Lori Longville.
Lori.
Supporta says, will I find love again?
Really?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, so we're going to put Lori.
Okay. Lori.
Lori.
Long Val. VAL.
So here's the thing, Lori. I need to ask you if real quick before we get into your love life. And I'm just going to do this.
Yikes.
Do you have anyone around you that's dealing with some kind of heart condition, or I don't want to say broken heart. I really was thinking maybe somebody was dealing with their heart. I don't know if it's someone in your life, someone you know, maybe if you have a family member or you. I'm just putting that out there to Lori. I couldn't help it because I was feeling that when I wrote her name. Okay. I want to get into her love life for her, but if she responds to that, can you let me know? Lori, I'm talking to you about something going on with someone in your life with their heart. I just want to put that out there to you. And I'm going to go back in to get about your love life. I wanted to start saying to you as I started feeling that about my heart. Yes, she's saying yes. Okay, so I would like to know who it is because maybe we need to give that person a message. If it's you or them, I'd like to know. Sometimes, when you ask for a reading, you guys, and you may have a special question, and okay. Well, when I wrote your name, Lori, I felt it in my heart. Okay. So here's what I want to say to you, and we'll get into your love life since I picked up your heart. I want you to work on healing and loving and really working. There's some work you got to do, Lori, and you got to do it for you. I'm not a medical person, and I'm not preaching. I know it sounds it, and I'm trying not to, but there are things for you to have the love you want, sweetheart. I'm going to ask you to start doing the things you want to do for you. And I know that's not always easy. And if you're having some kind of medical condition and there are things you can't do, obviously I want you to make sure you're doing things. I was thinking more like the way you're eating, how you're taking care of yourself. So it's not that you won't fall in love again. I get the sense that sometimes even when we think we're alone or lonely, we can get comfortable in being in a certain state of existence.
David, that's Kristen's uncle.
So what I want you to realize is it's not that you're not going to find love, but it's that you are dealing with that personal stuff that I was picking up. And I guess I know you're asking about your love life, and it's almost like and I don't know, maybe you can get a card. My sense is that she's not going to allow herself to fall in love the way she's thinking she wants someone to be with her until she really physically takes care of things that are stopping her from even having that physical interaction. Because that's a physical, you've got to give the love that you're wanting to get. And if you're having medical things you're dealing with and personal things, that you're asking someone to love all of you, which is a beautiful thing, but the quality, so you've got to give yourself the quality of love physically. You've got to really work on who and what you are as a human in this beautiful organic vessel you're in, as you're asking someone else to love it the way you want them to love you and your beautiful body. So since I picked up the heart, that's what I want you to pay attention to. We'll pull up some cards. So we got the imagination. So again, hi everyone. I want to remind you that in your imagination station, it's very powerful. Please remember this when you're wanting to have a love life. Well, you can also limit that by how you're experiencing. Look at your personal life, what you're doing. If you're limiting who you think you are and how you're experiencing yourself out there, it's only going to stay in the imagination. It's not going to go anywhere else but in here. And again, you get the tug of war. So this is really, again, after the imagination station. So it's really reminding you that this is what's going on with you inside. And this is going to affect how you attract someone in your love life, okay? And so we need you to work on this by healing yourself, all right? We need you to pay attention to how you're really feeling in here. That's where your imagination station is. And build your self-esteem. As you get out there, and look, it's all about your heart, honey. As you open yourself back up, humans are amazing. We're all intuitive, amazing creatures on earth. And giving our hearts and what we call falling in love, it can be hard and it can be scary. And so it can affect our esteem too. So whatever you've experienced in the past, Lori, work on healing that in your imagination station. Work on your physical vessel, loving it and healing it, so that you will attract the lover that wants to love you the way you want to. And yes, you will experience it. You got to work on the self-esteem, because you want the kind of lover you want. You deserve it. You just got to believe it in yourself, honey. And that's a big deal. Listen, anyone hearing that can help anyone out there that might be asking the same thing. And Lori had the courage to come on here and do it, yeah, which is a big deal.
Oh, and so, she said, what did she say? She says, makes sense.
Yeah. So yes, you are, am I giving you the exact who, when, and where? No, but that's because I picked up the heart thing. And once I got that, I realized we have to deal with that first. I didn't know if it was you or someone around you that you cared about. You let me know it was you. which means now you're dealing with your physical
Kyle Ann
existence.
says maybe reading The Secret and use those tools too.
Ooh, I like it.
Laws
Good
of
girl.
attraction.
Yes.
No.
What'd you get?
I got the elephant. It says you will overcome any obstacle.
There. So remember, we got the heart. I think that's what that's about. Her physical things that she's got to work on, taking care of that. And you see how he's coughing, and you know what? This is you. What's happening to Ryan is he's I can tell because you were fine a second ago. So that ended a long time ago in the safety meeting.
Oh yeah. It says bust out of your cocoon.
Bust out of your cocoon.
You see the butterfly behind us? It used to be a caterpillar.
I got a butterfly on my back because I'm wearing
crystallized
flowers.
up. So I've been told. And then a butterfly emerges.
I hope that helped. Ricky's saying, do we pick up their son? Oh,
do you pick up on his son?
What's going on with his son? Do you know?
No, but that's who was talking earlier, holding us accountable. So.
I don't like that. Let me see. I haven't picked anything up yet, Ricky. Maybe if Ricky could give the name of their son. Is it a man? Do you know Ricky?
I don't know Ricky.
Oh, I thought you did.
Nope.
Wait, what's Melissa saying?
Melissa says, hello, everyone. Here's the YouTube link.
Ooh, it's my girl. Well, I don't know where your son is. I'm not understanding if your son is on the other side of here. I got aloneness and invisible. Well, the invisible to me is humans can be here and be invisible where they don't want to be seen. And so I don't know how else to say that's kind of how I'm feeling. Like, I don't know what else to say. Wait, I don't know what's going on there. I just read something. What I want to say to Ricky is I'd like to know where.
Ricky says he committed suicide.
There's the invisible. Okay, thank you.
David, ask a question, dog.
Are we dealing with someone? Are we dealing with like a troll on here?
It's Kyle's uncle.
Oh, it's Kyle's uncle?
Yeah.
Have I met this person?
No, but he's a funny guy.
Is he being a little turd?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he is? So he came on the thing to show to be sarcastic? Huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's got some work to do.
That's cool.
At least he's got pretty eyes,
Oh, he's got pretty eyes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he's good looking? Or just his eyes?
Just his eyes.
Just his eyes.
Or, well, I don't know. Hey,
I don't care. But be nice, David, okay? I don't mind you coming in and watching.
Hey,
but
pull a card for David.
No, you know what? No. You can. I'm not going to. Okay? I'm not going to. But I'm okay if David, wants to view. He just needs to play nice. Okay? And other than that, let us have fun because people come on here to have fun and enjoy us. That's fine. He can hurt. But little boys and girls, I used to be a preschool teacher, and you don't let your kids in the classroom be mean in the classroom like that. You don't let people be bullies. You don't let. So as a preschool teacher, you got to say, hey. I will give you attention, but I'm not going to give it to you the way you want it if you're going to be a bully. I don't play like that. And that's okay. He doesn't have to enjoy this, but he also doesn't have to watch it. So
sometimes some people's parents are
go bullies. Play in the other part of the playground, Pumpkin. And I'm okay with that. So Ricky, thank you for letting me know that where your son is. So I have a sibling that did. That word is a strange little word to me because suicide. So when I got the invisible and alone, and I don't know what was going on when it happened. And thank you for confirming why I was feeling all that. And that's where I was going with everything. I mean this in a very loving way. I'm not sure that, and maybe I can feel this because of what I experienced with a sibling in my life. Even though it was a suicide, it might have been slightly like an accident. It might have been too late for him to stop whatever process he took. So,
or he didn't know the real end result.
Right. Thank you. And that's why I kind of got that, like, not meaning for it to be that way. So basically, Ricky, whatever you're holding on to, I think me picking that up was for you to be able to hold sacred space and celebrate his existence. It went too far. Okay, so you understand what I was picking up. Okay. And this is confirmation for you. And then what I'm going to say, though, is that he or that entity is what you would call a sacred traveler right now. That dimensional being, that soul, that entity is not trapped in the story, in the programs that had that experience go too far. And so what I want, whatever message you need, Ricky, when you were just asking what Ricky was asking, if we picked anything up with the sun. Okay. So to get the word invisible, they are to us in a sense. Okay. Hi, Tina, honey. They are, but that doesn't mean that entity doesn't exist. Okay. And I know you know this, Ricky. So really, how can I put this to you? Find other ways to experience this being with your senses, and don't, and I mean this, and this is going to be your biggest challenge in life. You can't hold on to any kind of guilt. It's man-made. Okay. You have to be able to
let go of judgment
of the experience of their part in it as the parent, because it's blocking the growth that Ricky and the entity can have. There'll be an expansion every time the guilt is recognized and released.
Yeah, I think that she needs to allow herself grace. I think maybe she's probably carrying a little bit
hard.
of guilt.
Well, it's hard. I know just as a sibling of a person that took their life. Now, I don't know as a parent, so I imagine it's tenfold what that feels. But I had to learn as the sibling of that individual when it was in my life to see the celebration of them and to see the strength that they, this guy, I don't want to be criticized, so I'm trying to find the right word. Words are so funky.
You're going to get criticized regardless.
No matter what.
So just be honest.
Well,
it's tough.
I know there are people that think it's weak or selfish when it appears an entity has taken their life. But suicide is it's another form of leaving this 3D human story. Death is, in many ways, can be painful, it can be joyful, it's such a weird experience. Just like birth is. Okay, there's so many ways to experience it.
Both sides of the spectrum,
And I know death feels painful. I get it. We don't have that human here in this reality we're in, that we're not experiencing them that way. So it's so important for us.
I think our actions afterwards are the effect that they had on this world within this existence. It's like what you do with their memory is what
I like
matters the most. It sucks. She says I don't.
Okay, so there's going to be, I think, some epiphanies or some experiences you're going to be having that is going to make you make some major changes. And I think it's going to be with whatever you experience with your son. Okay. That there's going to be these aha moments. If you haven't had them, or maybe you're going to start flashing on some, and whatever you were just saying is linked to what I was feeling that Ricky's going to be experiencing, like the epiphanies, the ahas, and major, like, I want to say changes in their life, your life, whatever it is you're doing.
Sharon Sullivan is in San Diego and says, hello.
I love Sharon. Okay, so she's like a sister from another mister.
All right.
The only time I was in San Diego was when I was 16. This is just a naughty story, but I can tell it because it's my girl Sharon.
I'll save it for the lounge.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, no. We will
I went to San Diego. So both my brothers are deceased and on the other side. So I'm talking about the other one that didn't take his life, but did take his life. Okay. So that's another strange story. But the point being, when I was just 16, he talked his girlfriend that he lived with, and I lived with him at the time, to take me to San Diego to meet her family. And he had a party while we were gone and got in trouble, which made it really hard on the little sister with the mad girlfriend in San Diego. But it turned out fun. She still showed me a good time, even though she was pissed at my brother. That's my San Diego story. It's like, man, I got talked into going to San Diego with my brother's girlfriend just so he could get her mad. It's okay. It was fun. It was all fun. But I'm glad Sharon's in San Diego. She's visiting one of her children with another one of her children. That's so fun when we can do stuff like that. I just did that recently. All right. What do we got going on?
Cassie Davis says, look forward to this every Friday.
Thank you. And we look forward to you guys. I want to remind all of you that Ryan and I really, we actually like show up early to do things we get ourselves all worked up and ready for them. And we do. And it's an honor that you even do this with us. And I got to say, in all the years I've been doing this on Freebie Friday, this is the first time I've ever had someone come on and do that, by the way.
What's that?
What David did.
Oh, yeah. Should I even entertain it?
No.
Oh, yeah.
No,
That's
you
right.
ignore bullies. You don't entertain them. I hope everyone's ignoring David. Oh, insulting us?
Yeah, I would assume probably.
He's being a bully in here. He doesn't need to even be in here, but he's seeking attention. And we're giving it to him by talking about it. And so when you see me doing other humans having fun and being very real with them, it's because I'm enjoying everyone in the room. I'm not needing to give David attention. I only saw it because I saw Kyle having a long thing, and that caught he didn't catch my attention.
He's a funny guy.
How old is he?
Oh, man. 50-ish.
So he's almost my age.
He's probably a big fan of Psychic Sheila. Hey,
David, shame on you.
Your OnlyFans
but
account.
I am not giving David any more attention. Who else wants to
subscribe to her OnlyFans, bro?
I love it.
I know.
Love
it gets me into trouble a lot. Angela Michelle says, do I stay or do I go?
Do I stay or do I go? Ooh, I want you to answer that, Ryan.
Yikes.
Yikes. All right.
And well, here's what I always say. If it's about a relationship, focus on yourself.
And I want to say, stay until you, okay, that's so funny. Look at the three cards that came out.
Love yourself.
Discontent,
and love will
reinvent. Discontent, reinvent, and get out of the despair. Okay, so here's your yes or no question. If you're discontent, I got to do it. Then reinvent. There you are. And get yourself out of the despair that you think you're in. So, see the light here? All that on the other side of this is all bright and alive. So, if this is what you think you're experiencing, or you have this going on, okay, then this is what's really happening. And that's what Ryan said. Focus on yourself. It means you're saying, I don't like the way my situation is, which means you don't like what you're experiencing with you. And so that's what the reinvent means. If you're discontentment, if you're discontent, then reinvent. Okay? And that answers your yes or no question as far as leaving or staying, whether it's a relationship, whether it's a career, no matter what it is. When something like this is going on, you need to pay attention to this and not just focus on this, because this is what's creating this. What'd you get?
I got reevaluate your priorities.
That's what that's talking about.
Write them down.
And so it's easy to get stuck in these states of mind.
Despair?
And discontent. Uh-huh. Discontent creates despair.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Yeah. Well, if you can't do nothing about it right now.
And some people will go, well, the despair.
Either of those.
Some people can say, well, the despair created the discontent. And again, it goes back to, then you have to reinvent no matter what. Mm-hmm. That's the bottom line.
So start by reevaluating your priorities.
Exactly.
Figure out what you want to do, who you want to be, and do it.
Right on, Ricky. Thanks. So, there you have it. That was, who was that we just answered? Maybe that dab's kicking in.
That was Angela.
Angela. The dab probably did just kick in on me, okay? Because now I got cotton mouth and I'm going, well, damn it. No.
It's a good thing it's not those candies.
I don't know. I want one. Now I got the munchies and I'm like, those candies sound really good
Especially
right now.
Those.
I wish one of our buddies would walk in with one of those candies and go, did you want one of these? Oh. Yeah, if there's anyone out there watching local that's like, what? You want a medicated candy, you
Don't tease us.
Don't you tease us. Yes, we do. We do want a medicated candy.
Oh,
it's Friday. Are we having problems?
No, not at all. Cassie Davis says, I'm struggling at the moment, or life feels heavy. I'm in school and trying to work and raise my kiddos.
Oh, that's a lot, honey. You took on a lot. Okay. So...
What was her question?
What was Cassie? Is that Cassie
you're
saying?
Yeah, her name's C-A-S-I.
Oh, C-A-S-I.
Do carry.
So Cassie, I know you want to finish your education, and I know you've taken on a lot. So I don't know. I keep hearing you're going to delete something. You're going to pull back on something. And so if for some reason, and we'll pull some cards for you. If for some reason you're feeling drained and need to, unless you're almost to the finish line, then you just, you got to get to that last bit. But if for some reason you need to pull back a little on school or something, or you're thinking it, but you're fighting doing it because you don't want to fail or you don't want to take longer and you want to get it done. If any of that's going on, you need to surrender. You need to surrender to whatever it is that you need to pull back on. If it's schooling, then that's what you're going to pull back on. If it's because I also feel like something's going on in your personal life. I know you have children, but I keep hearing almost like delegating, like either you're taking on too much in the personal life too, that you need to start deleting some of your obligations or friendships or something that has to do with giving yourself more alone time. So it's the alone time you're craving. And
there was just somebody walking by.
Were they cute?
No,
maybe. I mean, say yeah, why not?
An Ontario 10, maybe? I don't know. Right. Not sure what that means.
I don't even know why I asked if they're cute. Everybody's cute. I mean, bugs are cute, for God's sake.
And here are her friends.
Well, they're all adorable. Exactly. Oh my gosh, they're cute.
It's Ontario.
So
Axl Rose wanted to be taken here.
No way.
Yeah, he called this the Paradise City.
Ontario, Oregon.
He said the grass was brown and the girls get down. Don't know what it means, but thank you, Axl Rose.
I didn't know that.
No.
So Cassie, back to, well, we do this. Man. We get a little distracted, okay?
Hey, and here, I'll pull one.
So what does Cassie say?
Well, that's just it. Is I know if she's doing this, she's a very strong woman.
You know her.
Yeah.
Oh, you know Cassie.
Yeah, and so she's very, very capable of pushing through it, I think. It's like
is she almost
what she's
done
doing
with
is
it?
getting ready to level up what she's doing to help her family. It's like this is only the hard part to get through it. It's like,
but is there something in her personal life, since now I know you know
well,
her,
and I would assume
that
she knows
can
exactly
either delegate or pull back? You know what I was picking up?
Huh?
You know what I'm picking up?
No, I don't know her like that, but I know that she is capable of a lot.
Okay. So I'm hoping what she understands is that, and Ryan saying, well, look, you're capable of a lot, Cassie. He knows you enough to know that you're strong and you can get through this last part of it. But then you need to pay attention to what's going on in your personal
significant other past.
Okay. So Cassie, you need to listen to what I originally started to say to you, because maybe that person, that entity's coming through saying it's okay to take a minute and slow down for a minute and process. This is where I was getting the alone time for you, sweetheart. Well, Larry, we'll be here. How about that? How long are you going to be? We still got 20 minutes to go or so, Larry. So if Larry, homie, you want to come hang out and give us a piece of candy, we will love you. I'll share my dabs with you.
Love you long time. Love you long time.
See, we love our locals here, too. We love it. That's why we love living in Ontario. So back to Cassie, because now that she's explained her significant other has passed, I think what I might have been picking up when I was hearing you need to delegate, and pull in a little, she still has some processing to do. That's a lot. And so you know what she's studying? Do you know what she's studying?
Oh, I'm not sure what she said.
Okay. So I'm not discouraging you finishing school. I want to make sure you understand that. However, I am getting that sense, and I think now that you let me know the loved one that's passed, is that sense of what you might be experiencing is you haven't had time to be alone and process some of your grievance, that you're being so responsible for everyone and everything, that you're having to hold everything in, and it's almost exhausting by the time you have time to be alone to do it. So it's really still not even being almost too tired to even go through the morning process. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now, some people get busy like that. That's how they heal that void. And maybe that's what started happening. Maybe your loved one passed during all this busyness. But I'm going to pull the Whisper of Love cards for you, because he's probably your guiding angel right now. And I personally was picking up, you need to slow down in some area of your life for that alone moment. So I'm just going to put that out there to you. And I will even give her deceased lover credit for me feeling that way. Like, slow down. It's okay. You need some alone time. Somewhere she's got to find that pulling inward, slowing down, so that she can go through this process. Okay? I get filling the void and staying busy, but that's the overwhelmingness. Okay, honey? And what'd you get for her? I thought you pulled one. I wasn't sure.
Yeah, no, I've pulled a couple.
Okay.
I got Fox. Adapt to the changes that are happening.
And that is a big change she's having to adapt to.
Well, even just going to school and all that stuff, and whatever it takes to get that going. I was like that.
Well, and when a loved one, I don't know how long it's been, but when that happens, that's a big piece of self that you no longer are experiencing. Now, when it's a lover, which is different than when a parent or sibling, that's a different relationship. So the lover character can still experience itself through other humans. But it's a strange experience for the person that's left behind when they're still very in love with that entity, or, some people feel guilty, like, oh, I'm not ready to experience someone else, almost like I can't do that to that, Exactly. And so there's so much involved in the lover character in her that is going through its own changes within all of it.
You guys rock.
I love it, Cassie. And so one of the things I find it interesting that the Whisper of Love card that I got, take a chance on love. So maybe you need to hear this, Cassie. When we love, our lives are changed forever. Mm-hmm. And you said adapt to change. And so I think, I
know, we come to life. Love is definitely one of those hard things.
There you are, Cassie. You're easy, drained and overwhelmed. And it's saying, let new love in. Let new love in, sweetheart. It's okay to love again. I think maybe Cassie needed to hear it. She's been busy mommy and school and work, and there's nothing more rejuvenating and empowering than to have a lover, someone, or even the attention. You can be dating, you can be single, and she may go, I don't have time to date. Well, that's where I might have been getting in her personal life, maybe deleting some responsibilities that she's taken on. Mm-hmm. We can take on things we don't even realize we're doing in our personal life with family members, with friends, and we're just like not realizing, again, how much we've filled a void. So I'm reminding you, Cassie, the void that you have, that you're filling, and now you're drained and tired, is the lover character. There's that void of you, and it's that you, that's a piece of you you're no longer experiencing. Okay, it's gone dormant now. It's not dead, it's dormant. So yes, children are rewarding, and that love is boundless. I get it. I have 3 amazing children. they kept me going when I was a single mom. I get the exhaustion. But you pointed something out. She can handle that. Yeah. And so what I think is really draining her is her loneliness.
Take a chance.
Her loneliness.
Yeah.
I think you just are drained giving so much to everything and everyone, honey. And there's no room for, it to come back.
Hey, Larry's on his overwheel. It's this big.
I know what it my boy's having.
You brought it by one time.
Larry, we're still doing the bike parade, by the way. Cindy committed.
Hey, let's do an overwheel parade.
Cindy, another business neighbor, is like, girl, I still want to do it. We're talking about now in October. Good old Ryan came up with a good one before we came on tonight. He goes, you want to do a Halloween bike parade? And I'm like, that's kind of fun, maybe. Yeah. Wow. So, well, Larry does his one wheel. Because last year, Larry totally took me on a cool bike ride. Larry, Amanda, Ian or Ethan, Jeremy, my son, okay. Me. That might have been it. I don't know. There might have been someone else and I can't remember. I'm sorry if I'm forgetting anyone. There was just a few of us, but Larry did it. Wait, do we have a human talking to us? We have a YouTuber.
But we'll come back to them. We got a question over here.
Okay, YouTuber, hold on. We're doing Facebook Live.
We're coming
and then we're coming to
you. Get the bonus footage.
Hearts love you. Hearts love Joe. I will answer you.
It's only because Lynette Wood said to answer Carrie's question.
What is Carrie? Yes.
She said, my question is, I have bought an RV and moved into it and my daughters and dogs, and we are heading across country. We will find roots, or will we find roots elsewhere? Will this be a coming home and fun? Will this be a coming home and fun?
Oh, yes. Yeah. Listen, you have to trust your intuitive self right now and the children involved. You all, no matter what happened, I mean, you could buy a house and have things happening. I mean, that's, you bought a traveling home right now. So when you wonder where you're going to land, you landed in your home. It just has wheels for you to go have experiences with your children. Now, if you have a destination, you probably will get there eventually because that's the vision you have. But don't get in your way right now by thinking, have I done something wrong by doing this? Or are we going to get to where we're supposed to get to? Absolutely. Because wherever you end up, because right now you may even think you have a spot you want to get to, but that doesn't mean that's the final destination. I'm just saying, because your intuitive self made you buy a house on wheels, which that's becoming more and more popular.
Oh, no, yeah?
Yeah.
Can we do a rapid fire round when you're done? Are you almost there?
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, look, you're on fire.
I know.
I'm all like, the dad kicked in and I'm mellow right now. And I hope I answered whoever I was just talking to.
I tapped in at the wrong angle, didn't I? My bad.
What was I just doing that for? Who's my RV lady?
That was Carrie.
Carrie.
Just for Carrie.
Because Lynette said, answer Carrie, kids, okay?
Legacy of Light.
Oh, wait. I'm going to give Carrie the Sacred Traveler card.
Perfect.
Yeah. And then we're going to get to Hearts.
Even the Legacy of Light.
Hearts love Joe. Hearts love Joe. All right. Hold on, Carrie. I'm digging the Carries in the RV doing it. All right. Faraway places. Get ready for new horizons. Look at this. So it's pretty much letting you know. I'm showing my Facebook and my YouTubers. You've got some faraway places that you've got to get ready to do this. That's why you're in the process. Oh my God. In the flow. Everything is smooth sailing. Now, our candy has arrived.
That thing is cool.
Look, it's 2. Oh my. Oh, yeah, that's what my boys have. Those are fun. Okay, so look, your RV, make it a magical one. Let the kids know it's a spaceship. It's not just an RV. It's not just a home. It's a dang good spaceship. And you've got to make this magical. This is a magical time for you. Check it out. Finding sanctuary, opening to your spiritual source. So you're thinking, yes, you've got this. For real, Carrie. This is a beautiful experience you can have. All right, we have to jump over to YouTuber.
Okay.
Right? Because they're so excited.
Yeah, she says, or Heartslove Joe says, will Jackson be contacting me on Instagram to say anything to me soon?
Oh, that's pretty
yeah.
What are you feeling?
How soon is soon?
I love you, Libra. How soon?
I'm a Libra.
Well, of course you are, Larry. What is this stuff going down?
I don't even know. Just drink it.
Drink it. Larry says, I don't even know. Just drink. And of course, we are so cooperative. We just drink it. Larry brought
Jim Jones.
Mule Shine. I'm going to take a little Mule Shine. Hearts, love, joy.
This is Scissor.
Scissor.
You probably should do it. It's got Hush.
Hush.
I don't know if I should do it.
Hush. Oh. Can we show everyone that you're the guy that did the soap or no?
Yeah, definitely.
Well, come here, Larry.
Hey, come get this guy soap. $5
So,
of soap.
These are our kind of homies. Larry came on, remember, with his girl. Give her a shout out. Say hi.
Hi, Isha. I love you.
Hi, Isha. He loves you. And he's taking a bar of his soap. What, do you smell or something? You want to go get clean?
It's been a minute.
We ran out of these ones.
Oh, well,
Yeah, we don't have these ones no more. And they're the best ones.
I know. I got to get more. We're not done. We're answering you, but Larry brought us goodies.
Yeah,
Like goodies.
This is the best one.
Larry's
That's
like,
the last
here,
one,
kids. Dude. We love you, Larry.
Love
Oh
you,
my
man.
gosh. Okay,
I love you guys.
Hey, obviously.
Hey, I'm out.
Thank you, man.
That's it. That's all I need. I just want to say hi.
Later, bro.
That's funky. Maybe you need to shake it up a little.
Yeah.
Yeah, shake it up. Shake it up. Shake it up.
He says shake it up. Hold on, we're answering questions. Larry answered our question. Does anybody have any medicine?
Did we answer Hearts Love Joe?
No, we're doing it. Okay, Hearts Love. So this is a little intense.
I bet. Wait till you get home and you're laying there on your bed. It's gonna be like high school again. His ride was pretty cool.
That's a little thick.
Yeah, I bet.
That's
Is
mule.
that a glass bottle?
That's mule. So heartfelt.
Mule shine.
Wow. That's a little intense. And you know what? I got to do it gracefully because apparently I didn't see my message. Grace changes everything. I'm going to give this to you, Hearts Love. I want you to see the message. Grace changes everything. And so no matter what you're experiencing with Jackson right now, it's how you receive it mentally, gracefully. I want to see the grace in you. Because so do I think he's going to? Whoever Jackson is, whatever you got going on with him.
They completely agree.
Yes, but it's all in, like, I don't know how many times or when this is going to happen. But again, what you do in response is how the outcome of this experience with this human is going to be. So there's a soul purpose. I'm going to pull you some cards. I'm doing this on YouTube right now, you guys. So if you're wondering who I'm talking to on my Facebook peeps, I'm over here on the YouTube channel.
They said, I just really hope to hear from them soon.
Well, I want you to look that you got the purpose card. And so what did you get?
I got the eagle.
Okay, eagle.
It says trust in your higher self.
Right. So again,
whatever happens is for the better.
I know you want it soon. Heart's love, Joe. I know you want it like now. But look, I don't know if this individual you're talking about is a community person. I'm just going to say this because this involves someone that has a purpose and it has to do with public affairs or community events or people, involved with more than one person. Okay. So whoever this Jackson is, if it's not you, it's this individual that obviously, whether it's in their mind or not, has a bigger purpose. And it has to do with, again, whether it's their career. So what is this? What's Heartfelt saying to me?
Do you think he will be nice to me when he contacts me?
Again, all in how you receive it and how you act when you get the contact. He plays sports. Okay. So I want you all to understand. Thank you, Joe, Heart Love Joe. So I want you to understand what I'm picking up with the individual on the YouTube. The person, Jackson, she's talking about is into sports. That's what they do. So that, again, involves community. This involves other humans. This involves what they think their purpose is. So Heart Love Joe wants to know, where they stand in this person's life. And I'm gently kind of picking up, I think, by what you just responded, that is very important to that individual. Their people, their community, their sport life. That's where they get their fulfillingness of who they are. We all have parts of self that can be more than other parts. So what you want to experience with Jackson, I just, you got the graceful card, how you handle it gracefully, because you may be let down because he's not going to live up to the expectations you're having in your mind because of his priorities, what he thinks his purpose is, which is just the sports, the community, everything you just saw me show you. And you understand it, which is beautiful. So what we need to see is what we can do for you, Heart Love Joe, to make you feel good with or without Jackson. I know you miss him, you love him, but remember, if you're worried about whether he's going to be mean or nice to you, then it's about what you've got to do for you, because Jackson can only do that if you allow it. Or maybe Jackson doesn't know he's being mean, and it's the way you're thinking you're receiving what he's saying or doing because of your way of expecting, because you're missing him so much. And so you've got to fill that void without the miss or worried about how he's going to treat you. And so this is kind of more of an inside job. So I feel
like she needs to do her work.
I feel like she's going to hear from him.
We play that story from like old relationships in our new relationships, and I think our partner only can act the part if you play that story. So
I'm going to say to Heart Love Joe, hush, hush. See, hush, hush. Don't reach out. Don't try. Hush. Just allow a little silence is golden. In God's will, be still. Maybe we need you to be a little more reserved with yourself so that he sees a little different you, that you have more going on in your life than just what you're feeling for him. That's not a bad thing. That can be very admirable. People admire, like you, what you miss and love about him probably is that beautiful thing he's out there doing. He's probably a really great person. He's out there doing things and that I'm just saying this. I don't have a picture of him. I'm just picking up what Heart Love Joe puts out there. But to get community purpose, and she says sports, and yes, he's involved in all that. To me, that can be a big personality sometimes. That can be a big drive. I don't know how involved he is in the sports or anything, but do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
I bet she knows.
So hopefully we've helped you with that, honey. I'm hoping you hear from him soon, but I didn't feel soon. I just felt she would hear from him. I didn't pick up the urgency.
Well, and I pulled a card for her, and yikes! I don't know what's the first thing you think of when you see that face.
Well,
and here's what it says. It says she feels, she knows.
Okay.
I think she knows.
That's interesting. So can she see that again? Because that's look at that face.
I ain't trying to project on it.
So he's pretty much asking you to trust your intuitive self very confidently. I want you all to see the picture that she got, the card. It's also reminding you to use discernment, your intuition, use discernment. Okay. All right. What do we got? So
we're at the time, and I told Kristen that we do her, but she deferred to Amanda.
Okay. I love Kristen. Kristen and my daughter, Melissa, your Kristen, my Melissa, they're so tuned in for us. And they really, they hold space. And they make a little comment, and they kind of keep things going.
We're pretty lucky.
Same with Lynette. I got to say, then we got our homegirl, Lynette.
Shout out to them all.
Tonight, Ricky let us know, hey, what, accountability, you didn't show up. Hey. And now I feel bad because it's our Sarah. If it was anyone else, we would have been so on it because it would have been a new one. But she's our homegirl. Sarah's like, you fools. You forgot I said
stupid. I even showed up early. Amanda says, my stepmom just passed away on Monday, and my dad, her late husband's B-day is today. So her dad's birthday is today, and his wife passed away.
That mule made me hot.
Ooh, hot and bothered, huh?
Poof, poof. Hot flash. I don't know about hot and bothered, but hot flash.
That's some good stuff. Thank you.
I think so. You kicked my ass is what it did. Go ahead and take some. I got to tell Larry, it was a little too thick. I didn't like the I don't know. There's something about that. I was not real.
What's that?
Because I can guzzle, and I did not. I was like, I was a little bit, a little thick.
No, I'm sure Larry.
You're welcome, sweetheart. But I'm sure it's high quality. It's a little intense for me with the texture.
Hey, but it tastes delicious.
You like it?
You didn't like it?
I like the flavor. I didn't like I don't know. I'll try it again. I'll have to try it again.
It's hard to do.
So, Amanda, sorry, honey, we are with you. Carrie, you're welcome. Oh, wait, did Carrie hop over here from over there? That's cool. Amanda. Okay, so she's explaining that the stepmom just passed on Monday, but the dad's here, correct? No?
Dad is dead.
Late dad. Sorry.
Stepmom died recently.
So they're both together. And today's late dad's birthday. That's what she said.
Yes.
Okay. Can I have dad's name if she pops up? Oh, we got dad so far.
No, he passed 5 years ago.
Got it.
She's here, yes. Bill.
Okay. So it's very interesting, and this happens sometimes. I always have like very quiet stillness. So I don't know how talkative your dad was, to be honest with you. But as I wrote the name, I got more of a very, so I would describe it as a void, but the other way to describe it would be very still. I don't know if this is the way he was inside, if I'm being shown something. I don't know if I'm being shown stillness and void or holding because stepmom's in process. When she was alive, I want to ask her this. Did she have a sense of confusion in and out? I guess I want to ask. Confused of where she was. I guess that's a question I need to ask right now.
He was kind of quiet, but he gave his opinion.
Okay, so I'm also asking about stepmom, just so you know, because I was getting a sense of confusion. I wasn't sure if I was being told or shown. But the void or the stillness means, so it might be I'm picking up a stillness again. I would call it like holding space. I could be feeling something that could be because of the transition that's happening with the other loved one she just talked about. But did she answer about her? She passed. Okay, so we think she passed in her sleep is all I got.
Yeah, for low blood sugar.
Oh, okay.
Oh, not really. She had bad diabetes.
So she wasn't confused, or maybe in her sleep, it might have been. I just got that sense of confusion. Okay, I just want to put it out there. But if she's not sure, or they thought she went in her sleep, because low blood sugar, you also can get slightly like disorientated from what's going on. But again, you said your dad was quiet, but he also voiced his opinion. Again, the only thing I can feel right now, Amanda, is that it could be a sense of holding space, void, and the stillness. I mean, even though you say, because he was your dad, he voiced his opinion, I could be picking up a very calm stillness that he might be experiencing, that entity, or did experience. I'm not sure. With the stepmom, I thought I felt a slight confusion, but it was a blip, and that's why I asked. Well, did she have a moment of being disoriented or confused?
Well, with the blood sugar, she says that it's very possible.
Okay, so that might have been what I was being shown or felt just before she left, and I'm getting that. Because it's like a
Junior Manuel just popped on. I'm late, but I made it.
Thanks, Junior. Thanks, buddy.
This one's for you, Junior.
So I just want to put that out there to you, Amanda. I may be picking up that there's sacred space being held, that void, that space, as the stepmom, the entity, is making her transition also. We talked about this before we came on tonight, how a lot of people, we've experienced a lot of,
especially like recently, a lot of dark energies, like a lot of people being faced with doing some of that work, like,
right. And it can feel like a void. And so kind of pay attention to that, Amanda, because you may even pick up some of that. I would also say if there's anyone around her that can it might be you that does it, Amanda. Maybe.
Oh, he was on a vent for the last month before he passed. Could be the still you're talking about.
Oh, yes. Yes. Thank you. That's what gets wonky bonkers, and it's so cool when a human understands, because I'm trying to explain what I'm experiencing, and she's like, well, he was still, well, thank you for making me understand. So here's what I'd like you to do for these entities, Amanda. And this might sound a little weird, but I'm going to say it anyway, okay?
You have to now.
Yep. I have no choice now because I opened my mouth and said
Even if you tried, you'd have to.
Exactly. I want you, because you're on here with us, I want you to, when you can do this, preferably like in the bathtub or the shower with the water, with energy, I want you, to the best of your ability, with your eyes closed, to see both of them as youthful as you can, healthy in your mind's eye, and living. Okay? Now, I don't want you to send them to a light. That's synthetic light. So we don't go to a light. We go to our light. We are a light. We connect back with our light. And that's what you're doing for them. Because what I might have been picking up, as you just said about the ventilator and her experience, is that you're going to help in that void, that connection and that release, that's going to help everyone here that's connected with both of them also. So doesn't have to be anything you talk about, except for I think you're going to have some fun, miraculous experiences from it.
No doubt.
So anytime you can remember to do this in the shower, do it in the bathtub if you have one, that you can sit in the water and go into a state of meditation. Amanda.
Her sister said she could feel my dad at the house and that he was there with her as she crossed. He always took care of her with candies and pop to help her blood sugars.
Okay.
And we got candies too,
Yeah, we just got all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, your dad's like, yeah, we got candy. We're taking care of everybody, okay?
Thank you, Mr. Dunbar.
So what you're doing now, Amanda, is you're helping release the energy. Your sister felt him there. And so now, and you can even tell your sister to do this. Because as you each do it, now remember, one of the key things I want you to do is get them as youthful as you can remember them, enjoying each other in your mind's eye, in your imagination station. So that's where you're doing it. And what'd you get?
I got the dragonfly.
Okay.
Hey, you know who you really are. That's what it says at the bottom.
You saying that to Amanda?
Yeah. Hey.
Because she, you know why you might be telling her that? Her and her sister may be web weavers. They may be the weavers that weave the time and space together when there's crossing over. Her sister felt her dad there, so they could be weavers. Like, that's why I'm having that sense to tell them to get them in their mind's eye. When you can see them, it helps them.
I think so too.
Right? I might like this one better.
Well, and she says that she always sees dragonflies too.
I love it.
You know, and I would just think that maybe this is probably a message to her and everybody else since we're signing off, you know?
Yeah. Wow.
Because it definitely is one of those, yeah? Hey.
Larry brought some intense stuff.
Larry is a good guy.
Larry makes really good soap too. He's a local that has, and this is him sharing his goodies with us. This isn't his. I mean, it's his. Try that. Look at us swapping. We're just.
Sorry, sir.
No mask. We're swapping spit by sucking on the same bottle. That's intense.
That's pretty warm, huh? Scissor.
And that said, hush. So with that, we're gonna leave y'all now because hush, hush, baby, don't you cry.
Oh yeah.
I gotta say bye bye. Okay, we're done
Thank you guys.
because we gotta drive home.
Oh yeah.
Okay, we're fine. Love you guys. Bye.